Hi guys! Welcome back to GH Spoilers channel. Today, we will learn about the issue that has recently shaken both General Hospital fans and the fictional town of Port Charles. The beloved actor Maurice Benard, who has portrayed Sonny Corinthos for decades, recently shared deeply emotional news regarding his health and his future on the show. As many fans know, Maurice Benard has openly battled bipolar disorder for many years, bravely using his personal experience to help raise awareness about mental health. Unfortunately, despite consistently taking medication and closely following medical guidance, Benard recently revealed that his condition has worsened significantly, leaving him constantly exhausted and emotionally drained. In a heartfelt and emotional announcement, Maurice Benard confirmed the heartbreaking news fans have long dreaded. He has officially decided to retire after finishing his contract at the end of 2025. This revelation came as a heavy blow to General Hospital viewers worldwide. Sonny Corinthos, played brilliantly by Benard, has undeniably been the heartbeat of Port Charles and a cornerstone of the series, with fans deeply invested in his dramatic storylines over the years. Sonny's character has always been synonymous with gripping drama and compelling tension, consistently providing viewers with thrilling and emotionally charged story arcs. Fans have closely followed Sonny's journey from ruthless mob boss to protective father figure, romantic partner, and deeply conflicted man seeking redemption and stability. His departure will undoubtedly leave a tremendous void on the show, a testament to Benard's irreplaceable impact. Currently, on General Hospital, Sonny is at a significant crossroads in his life. Having faced numerous tragedies, betrayals, and personal losses, he now desperately seeks to step away from the violent and dangerous life of organized crime, aiming instead for a more peaceful existence. Sonny dreams of a normal life, far removed from the relentless threat of danger and violence that has defined his existence for decades. But achieving such a dramatic life change will be far from easy, especially given Sonny's countless enemies, both old and new, who eagerly await any opportunity to strike him down. Sonny's decision to leave the mob behind represents a seismic shift, sending shockwaves through Port Charles. His desire to retire peacefully comes at a time when tensions among rival criminal factions in the city have escalated dramatically. His past allies and adversaries alike view Sonny's decision as a sign of weakness or opportunity, sparking an increasingly dangerous atmosphere in Port Charles. With Sonny becoming increasingly vulnerable to attacks from those who wish to capitalize on his withdrawal from power, the central question looming over Sonny's story in these final years is how exactly he will exit the volatile underworld he has dominated for so long. Many fans speculate wildly about Sonny's fate. Will he manage to successfully escape the violent cycle that has characterized his life, or will tragedy inevitably strike, ending Sonny's journey in heartbreak or violence? The possibility of Sonny Corinthos being tragically killed off has undeniably become a major point of discussion among fans. Sonny's history is littered with fierce rivalries and deadly vendettas, many of which remain unresolved. As he attempts to retire, these long-simmering conflicts threaten to erupt violently. Notorious enemies from his past such as Cyrus Renaud, who still harbors deep grudges, or Victor Cassadini, whose complicated schemes could place Sonny directly in harm's way, present a constant, looming threat. Many viewers fear that Sonny's long-overdue retirement might be marred by tragedy, resulting in his violent death. Such an ending would undoubtedly shock and devastate fans, leaving an emotional scar on the hearts of viewers who have closely followed Sonny's character through countless ups and downs. The possibility that Sonny's exit from General Hospital could involve a brutal assassination orchestrated by any one of his bitter enemies remains a chilling prospect. However, another potential scenario might see Sonny Corinthos quietly leaving Port Charles, forever departing from the town where he has long been the central figure. Some speculate that General Hospital's writers might choose a more open-ended and less tragic route, allowing Sonny to exit gracefully, if painfully, into self-imposed exile. This storyline would undoubtedly involve deeply emotional farewells, as Sonny says goodbye to his beloved family, including Carly, Michael, Christina, Dante, Avery, and Donna, all of whom have been central figures in his complicated and often painful personal journey. Sonny's departure might also trigger significant changes for characters directly linked to him. Carly Spencer, Sonny's longtime partner, would inevitably be left grappling with the emotional devastation of losing him, reshaping her own life significantly. Michael Corinthos, Sonny's eldest son, who has experienced a tumultuous relationship with his father, might find himself reevaluating his priorities and rethinking his complicated family loyalties. If Sonny chooses voluntary exile rather than facing violent death, this could also open future doors for Maurice Benard's potential return as a guest star or for short story arcs. Fans, while saddened by his retirement announcement, might find comfort in knowing that the character they cherish remains alive, albeit far from Port Charles. Such an exit could provide emotional closure, allowing Sonny to finally pursue genuine peace and redemption after a lifetime of violence and loss. Despite Sonny's retirement being nearly 2 years away, Port Charles is already feeling the impending loss. The power vacuum created by Sonny's decision to withdraw from the mob presents opportunities for new villains and rivals to emerge, potentially plunging the town into chaos. Allies such as Jason Morgan, Sonny's closest confidant and loyal right-hand man, could find themselves tasked with difficult decisions, forced either to fill the void left by Sonny's absence or to battle against dangerous adversaries seeking dominance. Furthermore, Sonny's retirement and departure will inevitably spark significant shifts in Port Charles's political and social dynamics. Law enforcement, spearheaded by figures like Jordan Ashford and Dante Falconeri, will undoubtedly attempt to leverage Sonny's exit to finally dismantle the organized crime networks still operating within the city, leading to new confrontations, betrayals, and revelations that promise explosive drama for fans. Additionally, Sonny's retirement might prompt deeper exploration of mental health issues within the series itself, mirroring Maurice Benard's real-life advocacy and personal struggles. Writers could choose to showcase Sonny's profound internal battles and emotional vulnerability in his remaining years on screen, allowing viewers deeper insight into the profound human toll that Sonny's dangerous life has exacted. No matter how Sonny's final storyline unfolds, fans will undoubtedly experience profound emotional reactions, as Sonny Corinthos has become an essential part of General Hospital's narrative fabric. His departure from Port Charles, whether through tragic death or voluntary exile, promises emotional intensity and unforgettable drama. In conclusion, the recent announcement of Maurice Benard's retirement has deeply saddened viewers and cast members alike. Sonny Corinthos, the indelible character portrayed by Benard, is now on a clear but uncertain path toward retirement and departure. As Sonny navigates this emotional final chapter, fans can expect gripping, heart-stopping moments that will honor Benard's remarkable legacy on the series while delivering the dramatic, unforgettable storytelling that General Hospital viewers have come to cherish. Next, we will dive into the heartwarming yet potentially explosive events surrounding Daisy's christening, an occasion meant to be filled with love but shadowed by looming drama. As the Port Charles community prepares to celebrate this milestone, a storm is brewing on the horizon, particularly for Sonny Corinthos, whose life is about to take an unexpected and shocking turn. Let's unpack the layers of joy, tension, and uncertainty that promise to make Daisy's special day one that no one in town will soon forget. A celebration of new beginnings for Daisy. The christening of little Daisy is set to be a beacon of hope and unity for her family and friends in Port Charles. This cherished event, scheduled for June 27th, is more than just a ceremony. It's a gathering of loved ones who have faced countless trials and tribulations together. Picture the church adorned with delicate white flowers, soft hymns filling the air, and Daisy, the tiny star of the day, dressed in a lace gown handed down through generations. Family members, from her doting parents to her protective grandparents, will surround her with smiles and tender whispers of blessings for her future. This moment is meant to symbolize purity and new beginnings, a rare pause in the chaos that often engulfs Port Charles. Yet, beneath the surface of this idyllic scene, whispers of unease ripple through the crowd, hinting that not all will go as planned on this sacred day. Sonny Corinthos faces a jaw-dropping twist. As the town focuses on Daisy's joyous milestone, Sonny Corinthos finds himself at the center of a brewing tempest. On the very same day as the christening, June 27th, a staggering revelation or event is poised to blindside the powerful patriarch. This isn't just a minor hiccup, it's a curveball that could redefine Sonny's path in ways he never anticipated. Imagine Sonny, dressed in a sharp suit, holding Daisy in his arms with a proud grandfatherly grin, only for his world to be turned upside down in an instant. The timing of this shocker couldn't be worse, aligning perfectly with a day meant for celebration, which raises the stakes even higher. Will this unexpected twist unfold right in the middle of the church, with pews full of witnesses, or will it strike as the family lingers at a reception filled with laughter and cake? Whatever form this bombshell takes, it threatens to cast a dark shadow over Daisy's christening, potentially turning a day of light into one of lasting turmoil for the Corinthos clan. Could Daisy's big day be derailed by disaster? The possibility that Daisy's christening could spiral into chaos is a heartbreaking thought for everyone involved. If Sunny's shocking moment erupts during the ceremony or the intimate family gathering afterward, the ripple effects could be catastrophic. Picture the scene. The priest's solemn words are interrupted by a sudden commotion at the back of the church, or a joyous toast at the reception is cut short by piercing sirens. This isn't mere speculation. The air-date alignment of Sunny's looming crisis with Daisy's event strongly suggests that her day of purity might be marred by unforeseen drama. For Daisy's parents, who have poured their hearts into planning every detail from the delicate invitations to the soft pastel decorations, this potential disruption is a bitter pill to swallow. The emotional weight of such a derailment would not only affect the immediate family, but also leave a lasting mark on all the guests who came to witness a moment of peace in a town so often plagued by conflict. Theories behind Sunny's shocking moment. What could this earth-shattering surprise be for Sunny? One plausible theory points to legal trouble rearing its ugly head at the most inopportune moment. Acting District Attorney Justine Turner has been relentlessly building a case against Sunny, her determination to see him behind bars growing stronger with each passing day. It's entirely possible that Justine, armed with damning evidence, could orchestrate a dramatic arrest right in the midst of Daisy's christening. Imagine the gasps of horror as uniformed officers storm into the church, handcuffs clinking, while Sunny is led away from his family in disgrace. Justine's timing would be no accident. Her decision to strike during such a public and personal event would serve as a stark message to Sunny and his allies that no one is above the law, not even on a day meant for sacred vows. The humiliation of being dragged out of a family celebration could be a blow from which Sunny's reputation might never fully recover. Alternative dangers, a threat to Sunny's life. Beyond the specter of legal consequences, darker and more sinister possibilities loom over Sunny on this pivotal day. The shadowy figure responsible for previous attacks on Sunny's devastating penthouse explosion, and the targeted hit in Los Angeles remains at large. Their vendetta against the Corinthos patriarch far from over. Despite surviving these near-fatal incidents, Sunny's enemies may view Daisy's christening as the perfect opportunity to strike again. Believing that his guard will be down during such a personal occasion, could a third assassination attempt unfold amidst the celebration, turning a day of joy into a scene of terror? Visualize a sudden disruption, a suspicious figure lurking near the church, or a cryptic package delivered during the reception that sends shockwaves through the gathering. The thought of gunfire or an explosion shattering the sanctity of the event is chilling, and it would undoubtedly leave the family grappling with trauma long after the day is over. Ripple effects on Port Charles' allies. Sunny's impending shock won't just impact him, it's set to send tremors through his inner circle and beyond. On the same day, June 27th, Anna Devane is expected to face intense scrutiny, likely from figures like Carly Spencer and Jason Morgan, who will demand answers if Sunny finds himself in dire straits. Picture Carly, her face etched with worry, cornering Anna in a quiet corner of the churchyard, her voice trembling as she pleads for clarity on how things went so wrong. Jason, ever the stoic protector, might be seen pacing nearby, already strategizing ways to shield Sunny from whatever threat has emerged. These interactions will only heighten the tension in Port Charles, as alliances are tested and loyalties questioned. The fallout from Sunny's crisis could strain relationships, forcing characters to choose sides in a conflict that might have been brewing for far longer than anyone realized. Daisy's christening, intended as a unifying event, may instead become the catalyst for deeper divisions within the community. A week of unpredictable chaos. As the week of June 23rd to 27th unfolds, it's clear that Port Charles is bracing for a crescendo of startling developments, with Sunny at the epicenter of the storm. The writers of General Hospital have meticulously crafted a narrative that promises to leave viewers on the edge of their seats, desperate to see how Sunny navigates this uncharted territory. Will he emerge from this ordeal stronger, or will it mark the beginning of a downward spiral for the Corinthos family? The potential for chaos to affect not just Sunny but multiple members of his family adds an extra layer of intrigue to an already dramatic storyline. Imagine the whispered conversations among attendees at the christening, the sit-along glances as they sense something is amiss, and the collective holding of breath as the week draws to a close with a jaw-dropping cliffhanger. This isn't just a single event, it's a turning point that could reshape the dynamics of power, love, and loyalty in Port Charles for months to come. Next, we will delve into the simmering tensions and explosive secrets surrounding Trina Robinson as she grapples with Drew Cain's troubling influence over those she holds dear. In the turbulent world of Port Charles, Trina's frustration is reaching a boiling point, threatening to unleash a cascade of revelations that could shatter relationships and upend lives. Join us as we explore the intricate web of drama involving Trina, Drew, and a circle of unsuspecting characters caught in the crossfire, with new twists and vivid details painting a picture of betrayal, desperation, and the fight for truth. Trina's growing fury with Drew Cain. In the heart of Port Charles, Trina Robinson finds herself increasingly infuriated by Drew Cain's manipulative antics. Each passing day, her irritation festers like a storm cloud ready to burst, fueled by Drew's seemingly calculated moves that disrupt the harmony of those around her. Picture Trina, her brows furrowed in quiet anger, as she watches Drew charm his way through conversations at local haunts like the Metro Court, his slick demeanor masking intentions she can no longer ignore. Her once contained frustration is morphing into a powerful resolve to confront the chaos he's sowing. This isn't just about personal dislike, it's a deep-seated need to protect her loved ones from a man whose actions hint at hidden agendas. Trina's patience is wearing thin, and the possibility of her taking drastic action grows more tangible, setting the stage for a confrontation that could change everything in her world. Family fractures and the threat of divorce. The ripple effects of Drew's behavior are tearing at the very fabric of Trina's family, with Curtis Ashford and Portia Robinson caught in a maelstrom of mistrust and heartbreak. The tension between Trina's parents has escalated to a critical juncture, where whispers of divorce echo through their once loving home. Imagine the late-night arguments behind closed doors, the clatter of dishes in a silent kitchen as unspoken resentments simmer, all exacerbated by Drew's meddling presence. Trina, who cherishes her family above all, feels the weight of their potential split like a physical ache, knowing that Drew's influence somehow fuels this discord. Perhaps it's the way Drew has inserted himself into their personal matters, offering unsolicited advice or stirring up old wounds with calculated remarks. Whatever the cause, the looming specter of a broken family pushes Trina to the edge, compelling her to act before irreversible damage is done. Concern for Kai Taylor's blind trust. Amidst her family's turmoil, Trina's heart aches even more for her close friend Kai Taylor, who seems oblivious to Drew's dangerous allure. Like Willow Tate, Kai is turning a blind eye to the glaring warning signs, enchanted by Drew's charisma and promises of opportunity. Visualize Kai, bright-eyed and hopeful, sitting across from Drew at a cozy diner booth, hanging on to every word as if Drew holds the key to his dreams. Trina watches this unfold with a sinking feeling, sensing that Kai is slipping under some mysterious hold, convinced that Drew is a mentor with a golden heart despite evidence to the contrary. Her worry deepens as she sees Kai's admiration border on obsession, ignoring the skeptical murmurs of others in Port Charles. For Trina, this isn't just frustrating, it's a call to arms to shatter the illusion before Kai is pulled too far into Drew's orbit, losing himself in the process. The internship that fuels Trina's alarm. Trina's concerns skyrocket when Kai reveals he's accepted a paid internship under Drew's tutelage, a move that feels like a trap cleverly disguised as a golden opportunity. The news hits Trina like a punch, her mind racing with images of Kai being molded into Drew's pawn during late-night strategy sessions at Drew's sleek office overlooking the harbor. This internship isn't just a job, it's a tether binding Kai closer to a man Trina distrusts with every fiber of her being. She can't help but imagine Drew using this position to manipulate Kai's decisions, perhaps even grooming him for schemes yet to be revealed. The thought of Kai being so deeply entangled sends shivers down Trina's spine, igniting a fierce determination to intervene. She knows she must find a way to sever this connection before Kai becomes a mere extension of Drew's will, trapped in a web he doesn't even see forming around him. Trina's plan to unmask Drew's true nature. With her family fracturing and Kai at risk, Trina contemplates a bold strategy to expose Drew for the scoundrel she believes him to be. Could she uncover a secret so damning that it shatters Drew's carefully curated facade, revealing his true colors to Kai and beyond? Envision Trina late at night, poring over old texts and social media posts in her dimly lit room, piecing together clues with the precision of a detective. Her mission is clear: to dismantle Drew's influence by unleashing a revelation that leaves no room for doubt about his character. Whether it's through a public confrontation at a crowded Port Charles event or a calculated leak to the right ears, Trina is prepared to ignite chaos if it means saving those she loves. The stakes are high, but her resolve is unshakable. She will not rest until Drew's manipulations are laid bare for all to see, even if it means risking everything in the process. Secrets overheard at the gallery. A tantalizing hint of Drew's vulnerabilities emerges from a recent episode on June 20th, where Nina Reeves and Ava Jerome engaged in a hushed yet revealing conversation at the gallery about a bombshell secret involving Drew. Their discussion, laden with references to passionate encounters, was dangerously indiscreet for such a public venue, where walls often have ears, especially ears belonging to someone like Trina. Though Trina was with Kai when the chat began, her late arrival at the gallery, marked by an apologetic exchange with Ava, opens the door to speculation. Picture Trina pausing just outside the gallery's frosted glass doors, her breath catching as she overhears the tail end of Nina's confession before slipping inside with feigned nonchalance. Did she linger in the shadows, absorbing every scandalous word, or is this merely a possibility the writers might explore? The gallery, with its echoing halls and hidden nooks, could easily serve as the stage for Trina to stumble upon the key to Drew's downfall, a secret so volatile it could blow his world apart. Future opportunities for revelation. Even if Trina missed that fateful conversation, the loose lips of Nina and Ava ensure that more chances for eavesdropping lie ahead. Their inability to keep quiet about Drew's hidden affairs, perhaps fueled by guilt or rivalry, practically guarantees future slip-ups in equally vulnerable settings. Imagine a tense moment at a bustling charity gala, where Nina and Eva exchange loaded glances over champagne flutes, their whispers carrying just far enough to reach Trina as she navigates the crowd. Or perhaps a late-night encounter at the gallery again, where Trina, working on a project after hours, catches fragments of a heated argument through a cracked door. These scenarios paint a picture of inevitable discovery, where Trina's persistence and sharp instincts could lead her to the truth. Each unguarded moment from Nina and Ava is a ticking clock, counting down to the instant when Trina holds the power to expose Drew and disrupt his carefully constructed life. The risk of backfire in Trina's quest. While Trina's determination to protect Kai and her family burns brightly, the path she's considering is fraught with peril. Exposing Drew's secret, potentially his illicit connection with Nina, while it jeopardizes Willow's marriage to Michael Corinthos, could be a double-edged sword. Picture Kai's reaction if Trina unveils this truth. Instead of gratitude, he might feel betrayed by her interference, his loyalty to Drew blinding him to reason. Their friendship could fracture under the weight of such a revelation, with late-night arguments erupting in the quiet streets of Port Charles as Kai accuses Trina of overstepping. Trina must tread carefully, weighing the cost of her actions against the potential to save Kai from Drew's grip. The fallout could ripple beyond just Kai, affecting her standing with others who might see her as a meddler rather than a savior. Yet, despite these risks, Trina's resolve remains firm. She feels compelled to act, even if it means navigating a minefield of unintended consequences. A battle to end Drew's influence. As the drama unfolds, ABC General Hospital spoilers hint that Trina will stop at nothing to dismantle Drew's hold over Kai and safeguard her loved ones. Her journey is one of courage and desperation, a young woman pushed to her limits by a force she cannot ignore. Whether through uncovering hidden truths or staging a dramatic showdown, Trina's mission is clear, and the coming episodes promise to be a roller coaster of shocking developments. Will her efforts succeed in opening Kai's eyes, or will they drive a wedge between them that cannot be mended? We invite you to stay tuned to our channel for the latest updates on this gripping storyline, as Port Charles braces for the fallout of secrets too big to stay buried. Share your predictions in the comments. How far will Trina go, and what price will she pay? Until next time, keep watching General Hospital for every twist and turn in this saga of loyalty, deception, and redemption.